Chinchow, LanturnJoe here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in a Dark Past Let's Play. In the last episode, we arrived back here in the world of the future. Dusknoir chose to reveal its true form as the murderous, divulgent agent of Primal Dialga. Joe and Chinchow have sadly learnt the truth that the plant's paralysis was caused in their time with the collapse of the Temple Tower. So the only way to prevent it is to go back to that time, re-steal the time gears, and then take the time gears back to Temple Tower, like we tried to do the first time, but Grovyle got caught by Dusknoir and got brought back to our time. So now we're back here in the future and we need to get back to the world of the past. Celebi has prepared another passage of time. Hopefully people like Grovyle, hopefully people like Dusknoir and Darkrai won't follow us this time. But we'll see. I mean, Darkrai's still in the past, as far as I know. But we'll honestly see. Let's do some adventuring. The deep, dark forest. And we've got Celebi with us, too. Why are you using Stop using Heal Bell! Right. Can I? I can. Okay. Cool. I was thinking I wouldn't be able to, but I can. Right, Celebi. Heal Bell off. Recover off. Use Magical Leaf and Ancient Power. Okay. Chinchow. I want you to stop using Taunt. Scratch, Ember, and Flame Wheel are fine. Let's see what Joe has. Pound, Growl, Peck. We can get rid of Growl. And I'm going to set Dig as my move, but I'm going to have everything else ready for me too. I mean, Chinchow would be able to handle this more quicker than I can, but you know, I'll just go for it. Ooh, nice! I did nice damage. I forgot we've leveled up since then, so we should be more powerful now. Okay. The last time we were in the past, we were quite low leveled, but you know, now we're an ultra amazing Grovyle. Shh, he's sleeping. We do not need to attack him unless the stairs. Can people stop getting hit by that sticky trap? Oh. This apple's no longer useful to us. Okay, it's just the apple. It's just one item that is no longer useful to us. Okay, that's fine. I was thinking it would be a lot of items, but no, it's just one item. Ooh, stairs. We have to take down this we have to take down this area just to get to them, but that's easy. Ooh, Chinchow's on the stairs. Let's go. Alright, we're not in the stair room this time, but that was lucky. Why did you use ancient power, Celebi. Magical Leaf was the move. You could have used that. Right. There we go, quick attack. Got the grimy food. Stop! Now if there's a rocky orb I can't use anymore. I'm gonna throw that away. No, I want to throw away the rocky orb. Right. Throw away the rocky orb. I can't use it anymore. I mean, I think if I step on the sticky trap... Ow. Yeah, if I step on the sticky trap, you know, things happen. But if someone else in my team steps on the sticky trap, nothing happens. So I lose items if I step on the sticky trap. Okay. It only matters what I do. Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to try and heal Celebi. And of course take out this Pokemon too. Oh, Celebi lost his speed. And I'm going to lose some speed too. That's fine. You do that. There you go. We've returned to normal speed now, but my bag is full. So I can't get any of these items. That's probably a bad thing, but I'm okay at this moment in time. There's the stairs. How is my belly? It's okay. I should probably eat one of these. I mean, at least with this Petra Scarf, I can give that to somebody. I'm going to give that to Grovyle. That should allow us to not be poisoned. Which should be good, actually. That should actually be quite useful. No stairs here. I mean, if you can come closer to me, that'd be great. I'm going to absorb you. Oh, there's two. Oh, I missed. There you go. I was... 2 area dose is scary. My bag is full, isn't it? I can swap it. Can I put an orange berry down on the ground, pick up this Petra Scarf, and then give the Petra Scarf to Celebi? And then pick back up the orange... Oh. Still can't pick up the orange berry. Never mind. I mean, I could also eat another bit of grimy food. That caused a burn now. I'm still going to absorb you. And there's stairs here in this room, so I'm fine. The burn won't kill me. Good. Right. Quick attack you. This is my last quick attack, so somebody else is going to have to deal with Ariados. I don't need to eat the grimy food. You got hit with a chestnut trap. It's fine, but still. We're like, you know, Chinchow and Chinchow and Joe are very much underleveled. That Agron got followed around in a circle. Ooh. Chinchow's cringing. Chinchow's no longer cringing. But Chinchow could, you know, try and kill, but he couldn't actually do it, so I had to walk through my team in order to do it. That's a mix elixir. That's probably not going to be that useful to me. So I'm not going to eat it. Ooh. Can you maybe not use the move you're using, Joe? Right. I want you to peck him. Just peck. That's all I want you to do. There we go. Now you may have your moves back. Right, Joe, you know what to do. You're probably not going to do it again, so I'm going to have to take over your control set and just say, only peck. Only peck. Joe, peck him. There we go. Good work, Joe. I'd say you're into Norinberry, but like it's the last floor. It doesn't need it. Oh, I see it now. There it is. By the way, the green screen can't see my drink because it's orange. And oranges and yellows cannot be seen on green screens. They don't work with my green chroma key for some reason. I think it's because orange is kind of a shade of green. I know it isn't, it's a shade of yellow, but like you need green and red to make yellow. So it makes sense really when you think about the RGB scale. Is that the passage of time? That's right. That is the passage of time. If we went through that, I went through that to get to the past, your world. Celebi, only you can open the passage of time. Do you think? Sure. Stop there. That'll do. What? That voice? It can't be. Hello, all of you. It's been a while. Dusknoir! Dusknoir! Your scurrying carried you this far. But, sad to say, it's all over now. Whee! The Sableye too. That crafty Dusknoir. He allowed us to roam free, but kept his eye on us the whole time. So, you would capture Celebi as long as all the rest of us. What? So you mean we were followed this whole time? I didn't see this coming. It's all my fault, Celebi. Oh? Apologies don't suit your style, dear Grovyle. And do you think I honestly can be caught? Teehee! Everyone, are you ready to fight? What? Of course! Then we're going to power our way through. Push them aside. And dive through the passage of time. Got it! Heh, so you resist. Suit yourself. The effort. Spare yourself the effort. You have no choice. You have no chance of succeeding. We won't know for sure until we try. Dusknoir. You and me now. Grovyle. Are you really trying such a foolhardy thing to think I'd come alone? What? Now, Master Dialga. Where? It's turned pitch black. Grrr. This is happening on the other screen. So we'll switch screens with the J button. Where? That's Grovyle. What is that? That's Primal Dialga. What? That's Primal Dialga? What's wrong, Grovyle? Where's your bravado now? Gah! My dear Grovyle! Ugh. This is it for us. What? Why? Aren't you going to fight? I should probably switch screens to go. It's hopeless. Dialga has... sorry, it's hopeless. Dusknoir on his own is one thing, but we don't stand a chance against Dialga. You two have kept up so well. I'm sorry to let you down, but this is where it ends. But I surrender, Dusknoir. Do with me as you will. My dear Grovyle, no! What's the matter, Grovyle? It's not like you to give up so easily. Yes. Yes, I'm giving up. But hope is still alive. Celebi, you remember that last time we travelled through the past to prevent the planet's paralysis? I wasn't alone. There was another. What? Grovyle, you didn't come to our world alone? That's right. I had a partner. We headed to the past together. But when we were going through the passage of time, we became separated. My partner should be back in the world, should be still in the world of the past. Yeah, Grovyle, about that. Do you not know that Joe is the human? It makes perfect sense that Joe, the Pitlub, is the human that you travelled with to the past, but something happened to Joe to transform them into Pitlub. That was probably the work of Darkrai. If I am eliminated, then my partner will see that our mission through to the end. My partner will prevent the planet's paralysis. What? What's so funny? So you claim someone went through the past to the past with you. Incidentally, what was the name of the partner? Go on, say their name. Why would you ask such a thing? Can't tell me? No, that's not true. My partner's name is Joe. Pitlub's name is Joe. He hasn't put two and two together. My best friend. What? What? Grovyle? Did you say Joe? Well, this is Joe right here. What? You're Joe? Yeah, I'm Joe. Pitlub is Joe. No. It can't be. It isn't. The Joe I know isn't a Pokemon. The Joe I know is a human. What? Precisely. My good fellow Grovyle, that is mistakenly your friend Joe. What? That Pokemon you see once there was a human. What? Master Dialga gave me a mission. It was to get rid of you, Grovyle and Joe, because you fled to the past. I travelled through the passage of time to pursue you both. In the past, I gathered intelligence that might help me find you. At one point, I met Team Pokepals. Hello there. You're from the guild, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we're Team Pokepals. We work at the guild. It's great to meet you. At that point, I suspected nothing. My partner here just happened to see it in a dream. Excuse me? A dream, you say? A dream? By dream, what do you mean? They mentioned the dimensional scream. When they mentioned the dimensional scream, I was skeptical at first. But then an idea began to shape in my mind, and... yes. With the memory of a name, and the memory of being a human before that. I beg your pardon? A human. So a former human, with no memories. A human that possessed the ability to dimensional scream. I was convinced then. You said you know the name at least. And what would that name be? The Pokemon told me their name. I see. You're Joe. Does that name mean anything to you? No. It means nothing to me, unfortunately. There was no doubt that Joe was the very same one that I'd been seeking. So that Joe developed amnesia. Oh, damn it, I made a mess. I spilt. I could go and grab a towel, but... Actually, it's not that bad. I cleaned it up with my sleeve. It's only water. Orange water, it'll be fine. I can put this jumper on the maid for a few hours later. It'll be fine. Anyway, back to the story. So that Joe developed amnesia and was transformed into a Pokemon. Which must be because of an accident that happened during your travel through time. Well, Joe's memories loss was a lucky stroke for me. After all, your partner failed to recognize who I am. It's quite easy to win over your partner's trust. And it was also easy to drag them to the future when the time came. Dusknoir was lying to us all along. Which left you, Grovyle. The last part of the job was to finish. I was the human who came from the future? And I was Grovyle's partner on the mission to prevent the planet's paralysis. And that's how I ended up in Chinchow's world. Grovyle, Joe. With you both here, everything will end when we finally dispose of you. That will finally put an end to Grovyle's glimmer of hope. Everything ends. Everything ends for you. Ha 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 ha! Ugh, Dusknoir, no! Dusknoir! Huh. Have you finally come to terms with your fate? Grovyle! Joe! We shall be rid of you for all of time. This is the end for you. Hey Joe, Grovyle, we can't give up. Ugh. You say not to give up, but what can we do in this bleak situation? We have to think. I know. Celebi. Use your ability to teleport a short distance through time. It won't be easy with Dialga here. Dialga is the Pokemon that controls time itself. Even if I can make us travel in time here, he'll have no trouble trying to expose it. It isn't just... it has to work for an instant. Please. Attack! Time to travel. What? Now, did we go to the past or the future in this little second? Well, going to the future would be bad, but going to the past would be okay. They vanished. No, going to the future would be bad because we were about to die. So going to the future wouldn't work. But going to the past would work. Master Dialga. Oh. Ah, our time travel path has been shattered. There they are. We've almost made it to the passage of time. Dive in now. You can make it. Now, into the passage of time. What about you, Celebi? Don't fret over me. I told you, I can't be caught. Stop the planet's paralysis. Change history. Thanks. Thank you, Celebi. You're not getting away. I think they are. Gah. It seems like Celebi was able to actually stop, was actually able to close the time portal rather easily this time. Unlike last time where things, like Darkrai jumped through and it was able to be reopened by the Porygon Bros. Hopefully, the Porygon Bros won't help them again this time. Or they won't be able to find that many escape orbs. Anyway. This is... What? Joe? Where? Isn't this where I met you, Joe? This is the beach. It's like the beach. So that means... Could it be? No, it is. We're in the past. We're back in our world. Yes! We did it, Joe. Ugh. Hey, Grovyle. Look, we made it home. Back to our world. So we did. We made it through. Back to this world. Yes. This is where I met Joe. Let's see. I think it was right here. I found Joe out cold. So this is where it happened. That trip through time sent me into the eastern forest. And Joe and I both reached the world far away from our own. Far away from each other. Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand. Like how the whole concept of time travel. Would you please explain it to us? Explaining time travel is going to be a lot. But this isn't really the place to talk, so let's go to Wigglytuff's Guild. We'll talk there. Before we went to the future, we trained there and roamed there. It's the perfect place. Yes, but Grovyle's an outlaw. Will they even listen to Grovyle? Let's go to Wigglytuff's Guild. Hold on. Will I be well revered? if I go in the guild, after all, I'm a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to the guild, shouldn't everyone be shocked? Won't they try to capture me? Come to think of it, you're right. What to do? Oh, I know. There's a good place. But it means we'll have to go through Treasure Town. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and seek through. Lead the way. Okay. It's this way. Oh, of course. Onyx's Peak. A Sharpedo's Bluff. This cliff is known as Sharpedo's Bluff. Sharpedo's Bluff? Yes. I think its name comes from the fact that the cliff is shaped like the Pokemon Sharpedo. As far as I can tell, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. It's down here. I lived here before I joined the guild. Go ahead, go in. It's actually a pretty nice place. I see. It's a hollow chamber in the face of the cliff. Phew. I'm glad no one wrecked this place. It's proof of how little notice this place attracts. Attention this place attracts. It may be better if we stay here for the time being. Agreed. But Joe, I never expected you to be the very same Joe. Grovyle, can you tell us more about that? Yes, Joe and I, we travelled. We were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human paired together. Yeah. And Joe had, or has, the special ability like no other. So we relied on that ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the dimensional scream, right? Exactly. But the dimensional scream has its drawbacks. The dimensional scream requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability can't be triggered. A trusted partner? That's why we work together. The dimensional scream is set off by triggers tied to where time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed to use the dimensional screen to accomplish that. Wait a second. You said that the dimensional screen needed a trusted partner to for the dimensional screen to work, right? But the dimensional screen was what was being triggered not long after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show how much you trust each other from the start? When you put it like that, it's a little embarrassing. In addition to Joe's developed amnesia, upon meeting you, Chinchow, Joe's partner your partner had something to turn to, someone to turn to. Perhaps Joe trusted you very quickly because of that. Oh, there's another thing I don't understand. Is the dimensional scream triggered by only the response to time gears? Right. The opposite is also true with the dimensional scream. It is not triggered in that in events that aren't connected to the time gear. Yeah, but what about Chinchow's relic fragment? Oh wait, you don't know about that yet. That's Explorers of Time, Sky and Darkness. Really? That's not how I remember it. Listen, Joe. Do you remember that time we went near Drowsy? And during our first expedition? And there were other times too. We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. But even the places like that, the dimensional scream was triggered sometimes, wasn't it? Are you sure? That never happened in the future. The dimensional scream was never triggered in places that didn't have time gears. Well, if that's true, then I don't know why it would be different here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the dimensional scream is altered in the past. Or perhaps it's a matter of the similarity absence in this world. So, in the future, the dimensional scream only doesn't work in places that have no connection to time gears. Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why this time, when we were in the future, your dimensional scream. Use your dimensional scream, Joe. Touch the frozen water. Who knows what you might see? Oh, I understand. That's true. It's worth a try. Touching the frozen water. It might give us clues to what's happened to us. We can't dawdle, this Sableye will catch up to us. Let's do it quickly. Joe touched a frozen spray of water. Well, Joe? Did you see anything? No. I didn't sense anything. Maybe I couldn't envision anything that time we were in the future. Because there were no presence of time gears. We were in a place that wasn't tied to any time gears. Maybe that's why my dimensional scream failed to work that time. Maybe Grovyle is right about the future and the past being different. Different enough for my dimensional scream ability to work differently. Anyways, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the dimensional scream ability to identify the locations of where the time gears would be in this world. That's it. Here. A time gear's here. I see. The place, the Droughtstone in Groudon's heart. That lists the fog. Very well done. Good job, partner. After identifying the locations of the time gears would they be in the past, we took to the passage of time. It brought us from our world to this world. However, whoa. Are you okay? No. Don't let go. Just a little longer. Hang on. Come on, hang on. No. I can't. Hold on. We endured some turbulence while travelling through time. Thus Joe and I became separated. For some reason, Joe got amnesia, probably was struck in the head, and turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess that it had something to do with our accident whilst travelling through time. I came from the future, and not just that, I came with a mission to prevent the planet's paralysis. I don't know, it seems so outlandish. It doesn't feel real somehow. So Joe, you may not remember any of this, but you were my closest friend. I was worried about you when we got separated. I'm glad to see that you are safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you have lost your memory, you are still you. And none of this alters the fact that you still remain my friend. Oh, Joe, I am glad to see you again. Now, we have to decide our course of actions. Like I told you before, I'm going to collect the time gears again. What are you going to do? I am a little worried about how time stops in the region where the time gears are removed. But you're sure it's only temporary? That's right. As soon as the time gears are put in the rightful place in the temple tower, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you, Grovyle. Taking the time gears will badly affect the Pokemon that live in those areas, but we have to prevent the planet's paralysis, so it's worthwhile in the end. Okay, then we'll go together. But the hour is late. We are also exhausted from running. All the running we've done. We should rest tonight. We'll leave in the morning. Chinchow isn't here. Maybe outside. There he is. What is the matter? Can't sleep? Yes, just thinking. Thinking about Dusknoir? No, that's not it. Sure, finding out Dusknoir has been deceiving us this whole time was a real shock. But hearing your story earlier, Grovyle, it really drove home what Dusknoir said in the future was really true. And it made me realise that Joe really did come from the future. I was mulling things over like that. Hey, look, Grovyle. Sunlight. It's sunlight. It's sunlight. It's pretty, isn't it? Yes. Maybe it's because we've been in the future for so long, but I didn't think that a surprise like this could be so rewarding. The sun rises, then it sets. We take that for granted, and it's only natural. But things we take for granted, they really are the most essential things, and they're precious. Again, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, teaching us life lessons that we should reflect on in real life. Take that with you what you will. You know, reflect on that in your own time, and then think about it. All I ever seen is darkness, a future world of darkness. Upon coming to this world and seeing the sunlight for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it strengthened my resolve to turn history away from the future world of darkness. There's only one thing that I wanted to ask you, Chinchow. That's what... It was about the that time in the future when we were confronted by the Dialga. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope. We should be rid of them this time. This is the end for you. Hey Joe, Grovyle, we can't give up. Ugh. You say not to give up, but how could we possibly, what could we possibly do in this bleak situation? We have to think. When all was seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even after I gave up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? Well, I wonder that too. I really don't know, actually. But maybe it was because Joe stood by me. Joe? Take a look at this. There it is. There's the relic fragment. This. What could this be? It seems to have an odd pattern described on it. I've never seen anything like it before. This pattern is new to me. It's my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. I had this dream of one day being able to solve the mystery behind this relic fragment. But I'm such a coward. I couldn't work up the courage to go to the guild and apply to be an apprentice. It was then. That was when I met Joe. Joe. Well, okay. I'm putting my faith in you, Joe. Yes, I totally believe in you, Joe. Yes. Joe, you were always there to cheer me up. And... this is scary. So we need to be brave. And we need to face up to this. There's no giving up now, Joe. It all gave me courage. With Joe, I felt like I could overcome any challenge. That's how I came to feel over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up. Alright. I think I understand what you're saying. Yes, Joe has this special quality that makes others feel that way. The same way that I care for Joe as a friend. You, Chinchow, also feel the same way about Joe. Joe is lucky to be blessed with a friend like you. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yes. And that's where we're going to save our adventures and end today's episode. So, a lot of real feelings hit today's episode really well. We transformed back through the passage of time with the help of Celebi. We got out of a bleak situation because Chinchow didn't give up hope, and we shouldn't give up hope either. And we saw the sunrise here in the past, which allowed Grovyle to teach Chinchow the true story of what's been happening over the past few weeks and months. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Join us next time when we'll have a few more adventures in the world of the past. But until then, I am LanturnJoe, and until next time, mean to the Pokemon get to Lazar. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, follow me on social media, where you'll get news, thoughts, and opinions from me and the rest of the Lantern Nation. We have Discord, Blue Sky, Mastodon, and Facebook as well, all linked in the description below, so go and check them out. And I will see you on the next video. So until then, from me, Joe, and Lantern as well, we'll see you next time.